Hello, one and all. This is Luckless Lovelocks, and let the trial continue.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
True, and I'm a little bit confused by that also. Murder weapon?
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Monokuma is pretty annoying, but I like doing his voice, so I can't be angry at him, really.
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit.
Of course.
Which means I'll feel disgusting.
Nikamaru always has the shit.
You're the disgusting
What
one.
is with that, anyways?
The weapon is pretty unconventional! The answer was revealed in the game, though. Okay. Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
Unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. If I remember correctly, there was like a aquarium or like a fish tank that was smashed on the ground, but what the hell? Could that really be the weapon? Like, seems like it would be kind of heavy to use as a weapon. Hold on, let me take a look at the truth bullets again. Unconventional. We got the broken fish tank. In Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, a tip-over fish tank was found in the music room where the first victim's body was discovered. Gravel and water were scattered everywhere. Okay. The fact that they go out of their way to state that gravel and water were scattered everywhere, it might be telling. Escape route. Broken window in the music room where the first victim's body was discovered. Can't leave the music room without passing through the entrance hall. I mean, I think we haven't really covered that one yet, but... Well, yeah, we did. That's they went out into the office, right? So we did use that. Now, this stolen school swimsuit. Girl E, who appeared in Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, had her swimsuit stolen by someone. What the hell is this? Is this the murder weapon? But she was hitting... She was struck in the head, right? One of the ending prizes is a crime scene photo of the victim after she was killed in the music room. If you were to use, like, the bathing suit as the weapon, wouldn't that be done by strangulation? Then, okay, the one thing I could think of is, like, where you could use the swimsuit is maybe, like, filling it with gravel and hitting them in the head with it? That's so weird. I don't know. I wouldn't put it past this game, though. Let's see. We're told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear. Then I have to do it. I'll do it. What do you think the weapon is? I have no idea. Was I out of line just now? Are these supposed to be, like, weird hints? Now then, there's something I needed to tell you regarding the white noise in the non-stop debates. Some lines of white noise are actually very durable. You won't always destroy them in one shot. Durable white noise will chip away every time you shoot them with the silencer. But unless you completely destroy them, your time limit will not be replenished. Okay. By the way, if your difficulty is set to gentle, blah blah blah, we'll be there. Here's the debate is getting tougher, so I obtained some useful information. Heard there's a guy named Gun something. Apparently he has a skill that can increase the power of the silencer. Oh, okay. So that's interesting. Do we have to, like, befriend him then, like, during free time to get that skill? Gun something, I wonder who it is. Gundam, I assume? Was I out of line just now? Well then, good luck and have fun. So they said that twice. Okay, I'm gonna try this. The swimsuit?
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
Let's see what they have to say.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Yeah, so it can't be the broken glass.
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
Maybe.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Just the right
Why are you going
size.
even bigger?
The piano.
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Okay.
It's a weapon that was used to beat them to death. It should have had blood stains.
Well,
Was there a weapon with
there was-
bloodstains on it?
there was water, right?
She beat her to death with her fists!
Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, I don't know. Maybe the gravel?
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
We haven't found the
What about
swimsuit, I think,
broken
right?
glass?
So
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head? Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too
good to shoot
big
it
to be
3
a
times.
weapon.
Then the
Just skip
piano.
forward.
Why are you going even?
The investigation conducts universal.
It's on
Okay, I think
that
it's
big
coming
a
up
scale
now.
too?
Let's try it.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
I agree with that.
No way! I agree with that. This is so ridiculous.
I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
I can't believe this is the murder weapon.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there.
Huh. Kabuki. Maybe I don't know.
Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
Or maybe you know for a reason.
You're not chosen at all. And gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
What if
I mean,
the
I agree.
gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
Okay, this is
What kind of bag?
this is the most ridiculous thing.
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
This is like right up there with the taping of the arrow shafts together to be used as a club, I think.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the Ace Attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
Ace Attorney. You guys have been recommending this game to me, Ace Attorney, so they're mentioning it. Unfortunately, it's not out for PC, and I don't have a console, so I can't play it.
But for the killer, it's an idea that kills 2 birds with 1 stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen.
Also, we didn't find it, so we couldn't find the blood on the weapon.
And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
I'm not satisfied.
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved.
Oh my god.
Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
I can't believe that worked, guys.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
So Girl D is Maharu. I decided to write this stuff down, guys, because it's getting a bit ridiculous. I've got everyone's name written down along with their ultimate and which girl or guy they are. So that's how bad my memory is. If you guys can keep track of it, all the power to you. But my mind is just horrible with names.
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
Okay, this is the part.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D.
Right. Exactly, because she was getting bullied. There's something about, like, competing over who's the best photographer.
Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
Where do we get the choking from?
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back. I somewhat understand that feeling.
Why do you understand that, Mikan?
You can? That's pretty scary.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day, or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
Girl E's killer, right now, the only person I can think of is that guy. Yeah, right, okay. Okay. So Guy F? But Girl A was, Mikan.
I see!
It should have been Guy F.
That bitch, what the hell did she do to my sister? I will never forgive her. It's too
A
fast.
scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
So the question in my mind still is, like, did that part actually happen? Or is that just supposed to be telling us who killed Maharu as well?
But Guy F is...
What? It's just a story in a video game, isn't it? That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
I feel like some of them must have remembered because it seemed to spark them to want to get together to discuss it, or at least someone to get them together to discuss it.
That is... I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were, like, totally stolen.
Totally stolen.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko.
Okay, see, now they're blaming Fuyuhiko first, so I think I might have been wrong. That kind of leads me back to maybe Akane doing it. She's the one that appeared with blood, or Sonya maybe. Kane or Sonya, I think. Kane because she appeared in the diner with blood on her. Sonya didn't have her bathing suit. She's fond of these like serial killers as well. But that could be a red herring. I don't know. If we're gonna clear Fuyuhiko here, I'm not sure exactly who did it.
Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
Also, Pico is up there on my list just because of the way that Maharu was killed with the bat. She's like the ultimate swords woman, right? So maybe. No, the game and Maharu's death are probably related. In actuality, there's an important shared point with Girl E and Maharu's murder. That would be the metal bat, right?
I can prove it with this.
I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles.
True.
And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious, but don't you think that'd be too obvious?
What are you...
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Okay.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters.
And then used that as a way to murder and get away with it.
That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Isn't that what happened, Hiyoko?
Oh, she's going after Hiyoko because we saw her running past the diner and the footprints. But I think that's even more obvious than Fuyuhiko doing it. So I really don't think it's her.
Huh?
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet clogging bitch?
Okay, that's kind of funny. Okay. Oh, we have another argument. Okay. Probably the footprints, right?
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hiyoko? Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
That's a lie. We got her footprints.
No, that's wrong!
That one was super obvious.
You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
Seriously, I told you I didn't!
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints! They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are! Don't decide that based on ugliness!
I don't know how footprints look ugly.
That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house. Which means, when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
Yeah, but there's no way she could reach the window. She's super short. She'd have have had to have been, like, lifted up by someone, which means that there's two people that committed the murder.
A different entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was leaning?
I guess that's another way to get in.
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left.
Okay, yeah, good point. But the window's gotta play a part, right?
Which means something happened between those two events. Isn't that right, Hiyoko?
Ah! I remember now! I remember when I went to the beach house!
Oh, okay. She went before this ever happened. That could make sense, too.
So you finally decided to confess.
Plot thickens.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
I've never heard of that daily routine before.
And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
Okay, that doesn't sound... That sounds pretty thin.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
Huh? It's a lie?
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying? There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
So, is this where we can use the candies? I don't know. Middle bat for Prison of the Beach.
I did go to the beach house.
Letter on Mahiru.
But
Iron
only
Garden
during
Bill.
my morning walk.
Okay, hold on. Let me see the letter again. Letter found inside Myra's pocket. I was gonna tell you. Okay, this is written by Hiyoko, right? So this has got to be what we have to use.
I didn't go any other time!
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not! Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her?
No, that's not it. Probably should have read the whole letter. What? You saw? You saw Mahiru and me see each other?
Damn it!
Seems I messed up.
I
Okay, hold on. Let me read the letter again. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house in the second aisle at 2:30 p.m. Okay. But once I interfere with their meeting. Okay, so she definitely would have gone to the beach house.
But only during my morning walk!
There we go.
No, that's wrong!
That's the one.
Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
It's covered in blood too. I didn't even notice that before. Oh, that's right, because it was Mahiru had it. We didn't find this in her room. This was found on Mahiru. Forget it. Forget it. Not a big deal. But what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change place and time? I want you to go to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret until then. Let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Yoko Seonji.
That letter! It's the one Mahiru had, right?
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
What is that letter? I'm serious, I don't know.
So she's saying someone else wrote it?
Oh, snap! I remember now! I totally saw you!
Huh?
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach. I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
Okay. 3:30.
See. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed Hiyoko.
You're wrong! You're totally wrong!
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
Huh. This is a good question.
No, I didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further.
Hecka's on this pretty hard. Now I'm wondering who it's gonna be.
Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously, I don't know! I didn't even write that letter! I'm telling the truth! I really don't know!
Not looking good though.
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
Can't really tell.
She's probably faking it.
Hikamaru picking his nose again.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along.
I'm getting more suspicious of Pico. She's really pushing this.
That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru. There's evidence for that too.
The only place I can think of where Hiyoko was hiding is probably that place, right? This is like what I suspected while I was doing the investigation.
Here!
Here!
place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
I think she might have witnessed the murder, though. I'm not so sure that she committed it.
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence. Hiyoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
But why is she lying if she wasn't the one that did it?
I have captured the true character of this mystery.
The only thing I could think of is she's concerned for her life because she saw the murder, maybe? I don't know.
Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
The other question I have is, where did the bat come from? Was it in the closet? Sure, where else you get a bat? Aside from maybe the supermarket.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
The other thing is that she died instantly, right? So Mahiru died instantly, but seems to have been dragged across the floor. I really don't feel like Hiyoko is strong enough to do to like drag her, or like much less kill her. Really, like she's so small.
We have presented the proof. My 4 dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out.
It's a trap. This is obviously someone's trap.
The triple trap.
Who's someone?
Double
Whose
triple trap.
is it? It must be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe? The one with the mask? There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
Kane's definitely strong enough to pull this off. She's like pretty built.
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That is right. It cannot be Hiyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice.
Maybe Sonya has like a multiple personality thing going on or something like that. Something we're not seeing yet.
Huh? Sparkling what now?
That would also, like, maybe she was wearing her bathing suit when she committed the murder and it got covered in blood and she had to change into the wetsuit. That's why she was late. She might not have actually committed the murder herself. Like, her other personality, Sparkling Justice, might have done it. And when she came out of her, trance or whatever, she realized that she was covered with blood and she had to change. Then she came out through I don't know. Just throwing that out there, guys. I don't really have too much to back it up, but it's just something's not right here.
That mask says it all. Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island. Which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru.
I think Sonya might be Sparkling Justice.
Why, you? If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
Quite a threat.
Don't blame Miss Sonya. It's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
Hiyoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
It's all in your heads. Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer.
Are we gonna have to prove that she's not the killer? It's true that Hiyoko is suspicious, but there's something strange. Something doesn't make sense. I can't help but feel like we're being directed by someone. Okay. This is where it's gonna turn. This escape route. Probably the escape route.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
Or the gummy.
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
I think it's the yellow
You
gummy.
waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints!
Okay, I'm gonna try with the gummy.
I shall render my verdict upon
This
this
is yellow,
mystery's
okay.
conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm not sure on this one.
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
Oh, that is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
No, not the right one. Why are you giving me shit? Oh, I see. You have a thing for little girls, don't you? That's why you're taking that brat's side. Oh man, I don't know about this one.
Damn it!
Let me look at the
I shall render my
evidence
verdict
again.
upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
Gummy bag, maybe?
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
Oh, that is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
That's the one.
No,
Nice.
that's wrong.
About that gummy, did Hiyoko really drop it?
That's the one. That's the one. Nice.
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor?
Okay, lemon. Great. I'm sure there's yellow melons out there. Whatever.
The gummy at the crime scene is yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored. Huh? That gummy is yellow? And it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
Didn't she just say that she doesn't eat gummies? I just don't understand why she's lying.
That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Peiko's awfully surprised.
Then we can't assume Hiyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy. See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap! Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? I'll get my revenge! I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might!
Oh man, who is it? Peiko's really pushing it. But I think it could be Sonya too.
Hold on, you little bitch! You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy?
Oh wow.
Don't be stupid, I'm not done backing you into a corner yet!
Not over. Another argument, okay. I think this might be the autopsy report, maybe.
We're not done with Hiyoko yet! There's still a huge piece of evidence left!
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence.
Okay.
And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and blocked the door to the road. Thanks to her.
No.
We have the evidence we need.
That's wrong!
She died instantly.
I left those footprints during my morning walk!
Okay. I think I know which one to use it on. I gotta figure out what's right and what's wrong.
We're not done with Hiyoko yet! There's still a huge piece of evidence left!
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and...
No! No, shoot it! Yes! Oh,
No, that's
that was
wrong.
close. That was so close. It was about to expire. Oh!
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Instant death?
According to my autopsy, yes, there's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
Could Hiyoko, like, muster the power to kill someone instantly like that? Like, I just don't think so.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
I'm sorry.
Fuyuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Someone else?
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body.
Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap up this episode here, and we're going to continue the trial next time. Let me know what you guys think if you haven't played the game before. I've got so many different things floating around. I think we basically argued out my Fuyuhiko and now Hiyoko. So Peiko, Kane, and not Mik. I don't think Mikan. I don't think Mikan could have done it, but possibly Peiko. Right, I already said that. Just looking at. Oh yeah, Sonya. Sonya's. I think it's probably Sonya now. I'm gonna go with Sonya. I'm changing my mind. I'm probably gonna change my mind like 20 times throughout the trial. Anyways, guys, I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. This is Luckless Lovelocks signing off for now, and I love you all.